Today we're here in the 2025 offseason, and I made every player above an 80 overall a free agent, meaning that we have the greatest free agency class of all time that is set to shake up the entire league. I'm going to simulate the first couple days of free agency and see where some of the top names end up going. All right, we're 7 days in. There's still a lot of really good players on the board, but every guy above a 90 overall has picked a new destination. And oh my goodness, did anybody go back to their teams? Luka Doncic is now a member of the Heat. Jokic went to Utah. Shea to the Nuggets. Nice to see some smaller market teams getting some love. Giannis goes to the Blazers. Embiid does re-sign with the Sixers. Curry is a Cav. Considering all of his history with that franchise, that's pretty crazy. AD goes from the Lakers to the Celtics. LeBron goes to Indiana. Tatum is a member of the Thunder. KD to New York. Ant remains with the Wolves. The Heat get D. Mitch on top of landing Luka. That team looks like a powerhouse. So do the Knicks because they got Jaylen Brown in addition to Durant. But as you can see, this is a lot to keep up with. So I'm going to wait until the entirety of free agency is squared away, and then I will show you every single team's roster. That way you know what your favorite team is looking like. So the Sixers pair Cade Cunningham, RJ Barrett, and Cam Thomas with Joel Embiid. I don't think you can be too mad about that as a Philly fan. Plus injuries are off. With a healthy Embiid, maybe they could do something. So Milwaukee got Zion, but the team kind of falls off from there. The Bulls are probably cooked. The Cavs have Steph and Sabonis. That's an interesting duo. Sabonis as a playmaker should be able to get Curry some quality looks. Ooh, I like this Celtics team. AD and Paolo. Paolo has a similar play style to LeBron. Not saying he's as good as LeBron. Don't get carried away, all right? But I can see how this duo would play well together. Next up, the Clips have subscribed to Danny. How did Trae Young's name change to that? Might be the most corny way I've asked for subscribers, but hey, gotta try anything possible. We're on the road to 100K. Appreciate y'all's support for real. All right, Trey, there's your name back. The Grizz have Mobley and Dame. Chet and Kawhi on the Hawks with Dyson Daniels. I don't know if this team will win a lot of games, but their defense is going to be great. Now, this is a team that'll win games. You get Luka with D. Mitch. They're probably my title favorite. The Hornets got Buddy Hield. That's not bad. Jokic and Randall in Utah. That's an interesting pairing. Maybe not a good one, but Jokic will find a way. Poole and Triple J in Sacramento. Yeah, this team's going straight to the draft lottery. So the Knicks bring back Cat, bring in Jaylen Brown and Durant. Another team that's definitely a contender. You all are the Lakers, and this is the best you could do. So they're cooked. Might be the worst team we've seen so far. Or it could be the Magic. Jeez. Books on the Mavs with Paul George, but their supporting cast is rough. The Nets have Cooper Flag, Maxey, Bam, CJ. This squad definitely got better. Kyrie and Shea with Franz. Oh, man. Nah, this team is nasty. Bron and Indy with Fox and KP. This will be a playoff team for sure. Pels. I mean, they got DeJounte back, add some solid role players, but I'd say they got worse. Pistons. It's not looking great for them. The Raptors. You get B.I., Reese, Jalen Green. Not bad. Oh, and Scotty Barnes. He went to the Rockets. The Spurs add Siakam and Christian Brown. The Suns got cooked, but at least Chris Paul's back, right? The Thunder lost everybody, but they got Tatum. We did it! Ant back in Minnesota. They replaced Rudy with Jared Allen. They also lost Randall, replaced him with Jimmy. The spacing on this team is going to be rough. Garland, DG, Shaedon Sharpe, dominating Scoot with Giannis. This Blazers team will be a playoff team. GG's, my Warriors got cooked. At least the beard is here. Ooh, Washington. They got a lot better. Ja and Jalen. The Double J backcourt. That's a fire nickname. No, it isn't. So those are all the teams. We're going to go ahead, simulate the season, and we'll see who ends up lifting up that Larry O.B. in a completely new look league. Oh, mama, Wembanyama. Victor wins MVP in just his 3rd season in the association. Malik Monk, 6th man of the year over in Chicago, averaging 19. Wemby was also DPOY. JT, clutch player of the year. And Popovich, coach of the year. I hope that his health is doing okay and that he's able to get back on the sidelines for San Antonio if that's what he wants to do. If he wants to retire, respect to him as well. He's had an incredible career as a coach. All NBA first team, of course, you got the MVP Wemby. There goes Luka doing Luka things. Jokic, great season. Giannis is here and so is Embiid. Second team, it's Ant-Man, SGA, Tatum. LaMelo averaged 28. I mean, yeah, who was he passing it to in Charlotte? Also, Sengun makes it. Third team, you've got Sabonis, Reese, Josh Giddey. AD is just never good in 2K. Like 19 and 10 for Anthony Davis is criminal. 24 for DeMontis. De'Aaron Fox averages 24, 4, and 6. And then here are your all defensive teams. I want to check out like the top couple teams in each conference, and then we'll get the playoffs started. In the West, it was the Spurs, Wolves, and Suns. Maybe I underestimated Phoenix. Shout out to them. Chris Paul. Spurs at number 1. They had the MVP of the league, and then Pascal Siakam came in, made a good impact. Wolves came in second. I thought this team would kind of fit together a little bit weird, but when you have Anthony Edwards, you win basketball games. Over in the East, what a turnaround for the Nets. They're number 1. Pistons come in second. What? And in third, it's Toronto. Yeah, they had a well-rounded team, but definitely some surprises here. Wow, the East was trash. You had a 38-win team in the 5th spot. I have a feeling these playoffs are about to be crazy. What we're going to do is simulate pretty quickly through round 1, but if we get any game 7s, I'm most definitely going to jump in the Simcast. Every series in the West went 7. In the East, we have 1. First game 7 we're checking out is between Phoenix and Denver. Phoenix, I don't know how they're doing this, to be honest with you, but they're going toe-to-toe with Shea and Kyrie. We'll see who comes out on top in this winner-go-home situation. It's close. 2-point ball game, 1-point game, 229. Hey, I'll hop in. Nuggets have the ball and the lead. It'll go into SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander defended by the much smaller Paul, so I feel like Shea can take advantage of this matchup straight to the basket. He misses the layup. Chris Paul holding it down defensively. Josh Hart doing what he does best, starting that fast break. He swings it to Paul for a 3. Chris misses. It's rebounded by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA taking his time, swinging it to Murray. A lot of guards on this Nuggets team. Murray has Nurkic in the post with the mismatch. Nurk swings it out to Shea, and Shea knocks it down. Somebody had to bring the help. That's good basketball. Wide open look for your superstar, and Shea knocks it down. J-Dub driving a nice slam. Nurk is too slow to keep up with Jalen Williams, and the Nuggets lead is down to 2. Gilgeous-Alexander swings it to Murray. Murray driving, kicking. Franz for 3. It's off. It'll be rebounded by Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard up to Brandon Miller. Now it goes to Chris Paul. Paul defended by Irving. He steps out of bounds. Chris, you're not going to win a ring stepping out of bounds. Come on, Unc. Ball will go into SGA for Denver. Gilgeous-Alexander driving on Paul, bumps him, and scores. Shea Gilgeous taking over in the clutch. Still over a minute left for Phoenix, so if they score here, they're definitely in the game. J-Dub misses the layup. It's rebounded by Holmes. It'll go up to Franz. Franz being your 3rd scoring option is crazy. This Nuggets team is nice. SGA gets the screen up top. Gilgeous-Alexander bumps Paul and scores. They gotta switch that matchup because Shea, he's eating. Jalen Williams with the rock. Williams kicks to Miller. Nice look from 3, and he'll keep the Suns in the game. Big shot from Brandon. Here's Shea with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander crosses and is fouled. Oh, the Nuggets are in the bonus. So Shea is going to be shooting some free throws. First one is good. Second one for Shea is also good. 5-point lead. Phoenix needs something quick here. Jalen Williams will call timeout. Ryan Dunn is inbounding. Like I said, Suns could use something quick. Jalen Williams out to Dunn. Dunn, no hesitation. Maybe he should have hesitated because he misses, and I think that'll be the game there. Yep, the Nuggets walk out of here with the win. Shout out to the Suns, though. A valiant effort, but Shea got the best of them in that last game. Plenty more game 7s where that came from. Next up, we got the Rockets and the Blazers. Giannis and DG going to a game 7 against Scotty, Amen, and Mikhail. I like that Rockets team defensively, but Giannis, he's going to walk out of there with the win in game 7. 31-10 from him. Shaedon drops 27. DG with 26. Just a great team effort. And the Rockets, they got a good game out of Bridges, but they just needed more from somebody else. Now we'll head over to the East. Pistons Bulls game 7. This is a 2-7 matchup. Bulls are the 7th seed, looking to pull off a big upset here. And they're going to pull it off. It wasn't even close. Malik Monk with 27. And Chicago advances to round 2. Heading back west, we've got the Wolves and the Mavs. These two teams faced off in the Western Conference Finals over this past season in real life. Of course, the teams look a lot different now. Two premier shooting guards going at it, Anthony Edwards and Devin Booker. And you really thought Ant-Man was going to lose? He actually hasn't been playing too well in these playoffs. Typically, he averages like 40 in the postseason in 2K, but a 32-point game to close out the Mavs. And this final game 7 is the Warriors taking on the Spurs, led by MVP and DPOY Wemby. How are the Warriors here? They're the 8th seed trying to upset the number 1 seed. No way they do this, and I'm a Warriors fan. It's close. The We Believe Warriors Part 2. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. This game is tied at 88 apiece. Let's hoop. Brandon Clark is inbounding. Clark will give it into Branham. Branham gets the screen from Wembanyama. Victor rolls to the basket, swings it out to Clark. Clark to Branham. Branham taking his time. He's got Wemby in the post, but a bad pass. Wemby's able to get it. He kicks it out to Branham for an open 3. Branham can't hit. Victor attracting a lot of attention from the Golden State Warriors. Wiggs to Powell. Powell goes up on Wemby. Bad decision there. He's blocked. Now it goes to Malachi. Branham swings it to Wembanyama. Victor stepping back and scoring. A nice jumper from Wembanyama. The league's MVP does not want to get embarrassed by an 8 seed. The Warriors do have Harden though. We know Harden. He's crafty, can get his teammates involved. He'll give it down to Wiggs. Wiggs fades and scores. Right on cue. Harden getting his teammate Andrew Wiggins involved. Nice little bank shot. And this game is tied. Pascal Siakam down to Wemby. The Spurs could do that every time. An easy dunk for Victor Wembanyama. He's hyped. Here's the beard with the rock. Harden down to Wiggins. Wiggs going his Champagne, steps back, swings it back to the beard. Harden gets the screen from Capella. They've done that plenty of times back in Houston. Did James just try and dunk on Wemby? Hey, I mean, he got fouled. You know Harden, he's going to find a way to get to the free throw line. First foul shot for the beard is good. Second one for Harden is also good. This game is tied. Minute 8 left. It may come down to the final buzzer. Victor Wembanyama bringing it up. Wemby driving on Capella. Kicks it out to Christian Brown. Gets the screen from Siakam. Christian, good look from 3. He cashes out. The sharpshooter. Spurs up 3. Less than a minute to go. Do the Warriors have any gas left in the tank? Trey Mann gets the screen from Wiggs. Wiggs rolls and a nice dunk from Andrew Wiggins. The Warriors will not quit. Stephon Castle with the ball. Castle almost throws it away. It somehow gets through to Wemby. Wemby misses the layup, gets his own board, gets it to go on the second effort. What are you supposed to do there if you're Clint Capella? Dubs down by 3. And the Warriors will call a timeout. Steve Kerr wants to talk things over. Warriors could definitely use a 3 to tie this game up. We'll see what they go to. I mean, you could go for a quick 2. Capella into Trey Mann. Mann gives it to Harden. Harden back to Trey. They're looking for Wiggs in the post. Warriors running their offense through Wiggins. Wiggins fades away and misses. Oh man, that might be the game right there. The We Believe Warriors Part 2 could just barely fall short. Siakam hits the first free throw. Second one from Pascal is off. That leaves the door slightly open for the Dubs. Wiggs to Harden. Harden's going to drive on Castle and get the layup to go. Now, if you're Golden State, you need a missed free throw from San Antonio, which is unlikely with a good shooter and Christian Brown stepping up to the line. We'll see what happens. First one's good. Second one from Christian Brown is also good. So the Spurs up by 4. If you're the Dubs, you got to go for a really quick 3. Harden to Kuminga. Kuminga to Collins. Collins, you got to shoot it. He lets it fly and misses. That is the ball game right there. The San Antonio Spurs move on to round 2. That was expected. The Warriors really gave them a fight there, though. Vic closes it out with 32. All right, now all of our second round matchups are set. We've got the Nets taking on the Miami Heat. Good luck, Brooklyn. This Heat team, ridiculous. Don't know how they were only the 4 seed. We've got the Bulls taking on the Toronto Raptors. And then over in the West, it's the Spurs taking on the Blazers. Giannis versus Wemby is fire. And then we've got the Timberwolves taking on the Nuggets. Ant-Man versus Kai and Shea. Ant-Man destroys the Nuggets. A 4-0 sweep. But our other Western Conference series between the Spurs and the Blazers, it's close. And of course, I'm jumping in the Simcast for Game 5 of Giannis versus Wemby. And Giannis will get the best of Victor in this one as the Blazers take a 3-2 lead. Out East, we've got the Heat up 3-1 on the Nets. And the Bulls, they were down 3-1 to Toronto, but they won Game 5. We'll see if they can win Game 6, maybe 4-7, make things interesting. Nope, Toronto's getting them out of here. So the Raptors will move on to the conference finals. And the Heat go ahead and finish the job against the Nets in 5. So our only hope of a Game 7 is if San Antonio can extend this series against Portland. If they don't extend this series, they're out of here. It's a 1-point game, 2:33 left. Blazers with the lead. Spurs have the ball. Brandon Clark is inbounding. It'll go into Wembanyama. They've got Gafford guarding Wemby here. Wembanyama gives it up to Branham. Branham to Clark. Clark drives to the basket, misses the layup. Antetokounmpo will secure the rebound. And now Giannis is trying to push the pace in transition. Wembanyama almost gets the block, but he commits a foul in the process. Giannis' first free throw is good. Well, I guess Wemby did get the block, but the problem is he fouled. Anyway, second free throw for Antetokounmpo is off. Spurs only down by 2. Wemby up to Christian Brown. Brown will slow things down. He swings it to Siakam. Siakam to Castle. Wemby wants it in the post. He'll get it. He's going at dominating. Shoots over the top. Misses. Good defense from Ayton there. Blazers with an opportunity to extend their lead. Darius with the ball. Spurs have Wemby on Giannis. This is what I want to see. Antetokounmpo sets the screen for Garland. Darius drives by Castle. Easy lay. It is now a 2-possession game. San Antonio struggling to get any type of offense going. Wemby gets it in the post. Gonna fade off of Ayton and score. It was just a matter of time before Vic got it going. Spurs within 2. It's back to a 1-possession game. Antetokounmpo gets the screen from Ayton. Giannis gonna drive on Wemby. And Wemby with the blocking foul. I don't know about that call, man. Giannis at the line. First free throw is good. Second one for Antetokounmpo is also going to drop. Blazers back up 4. Little over a minute to go. Castle down to Victor. Victor gonna drive on Ayton. DeAndre, great defense, but he commits a foul. So Wemby's going to the line. First foul shot is good. Second one for Vic is also good. Spurs back within 2. This has just been a back and forth effort here between San Antonio and Portland. Garland gonna give it down to Antetokounmpo. Giannis, drop step, layup, misses. Wemby the rebound. Vic gives it to Castle. Spurs can tie this game with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Stephon to Brown to Victor. Vic defended by Antetokounmpo here. Will he take this one-on-one? It sure looks like it. Wemby to the basket and he's fouled by Antetokounmpo. First free throw for Victor is good. Second one for Victor is also good. So this game is now tied. It wasn't looking good for the Spurs earlier, but they've gotten some stuff going. Do the Blazers have an answer? Antetokounmpo gets it in the post. Tough layup is good. And the Blazers back up by 2. Giannis just tough to stop in the paint even when you have the DPOY in Wemby. And the Spurs will call a timeout. That's their final timeout. Pop wants to talk things over. Champagnie is inbounding. It'll go into Brown. Brown to Castle. Wemby wants it in the post. He gets it. Vic gonna fake a couple times. Bumps Ayton. Bounce pass to Castle. Now it goes to Brown. Brown to Siakam. Not much time left here for San Antonio. Pascal gets the screen, drives to the basket, and gets the layup to go. This game is tied. 10.4 left. That possession looked ugly for San Antonio, but Siakam able to bail him out with a layup. But now the Blazers have an opportunity to hold for the final shot. Will Giannis Antetokounmpo deliver a game winner? He gets it at the top of the key, gets the screen from Ayton. Giannis downhill to the basket, blocked by Victor. Now this game isn't over just yet. Still 1.9 to go. What a game it has been. Caruso is inbounding. It'll go into Sharp. Sharp over Brown for the win. It misses. We've got more basketball on the way. Overtime coming. For OT, I'm a simcast the first few minutes just because I'm not trying to sit through 5 minutes of OT. I'm sure you all aren't either, although it has been a great game. We got a lot of other series I want to lock into. But with 2:25 left in OT, we're going to jump back in and watch some more of this game. San Antonio Spurs are currently up 3 and they have the ball. Champagnie will get it. He gives it to Siakam. Siakam to Castle. Castle to Brown. Now it'll go down to Wemby in the post. Victor gonna shoot over Ayton and miss the hook. Ayton's been solid defensively. I know I've said it a lot, but it's tough to guard a player like Wembanyama. Oh, the lob pass from Garland, way off. And the Spurs will get the ball back. Don't know what DG was thinking there, especially with Wemby patrolling the paint. It'll go into Stephon Castle for the Spurs. Castle to Champagnie. Champagnie swings it out to Stephon. Stephon to Wembanyama. Victor backing down, dominating, shoots over him and misses. DeAndre Ayton holding his ground. Ball will go up to Antetokounmpo for the Blazers. Giannis has the mismatch with Castle defending. He'll draw the double. Giannis out to the Caruso. Caruso, no hesitation. Shot is off. Antetokounmpo gets the offensive board and Wemby commits the foul. He's out of here. Giannis is headed to the line and this entire game has just changed. He knocks down the first free throw. Second one for Antetokounmpo. Good. Blazers only down by 1 now. But with Wemby out of the game, it's going to be tough for San Antonio. Siakam, his signature spin, almost turns it over, is able to get the ball back. He bumps Ayton and lays it in. Pascal Siakam with a lot of timely plays in this game. Can Giannis deliver a timely play for Portland? He's going to spin. Antetokounmpo spins again, goes to the basket and lays it in. The roll. He's taking a page out of Siakam's book with those spin moves. Castle with the ball. Speaking of Siakam, he gets it in the post, misses the layup, Ayton the rebound. Here's Giannis in transition once again, going at Jeremy Sohan. Antetokounmpo one-on-one, puts up the layup. It wasn't a layup, it was a dunk. I thought that had to be a layup, but he goes up and slams on Sohan. Oh my goodness. The Blazers with a 1-point lead. Here's Castle down to Siakam. Pascal, another timely play. Spurs up 1. Pascal's hyped. But with the way Giannis has been playing, good luck to San Antonio on this possession. Caruso into Garland. Garland, open midi, is off. Castle the board. Spurs with a chance to expand this lead. Siakam in attack mode, turns it over. Another great defensive possession from Ayton. Here's Giannis in transition to the basket. Siakam's flying to the ground, and Giannis is scoring. 1-point lead for Portland. 22.7 to go. Champagnie into Castle. If the Spurs score here, they'll regain the lead. It goes down to Siakam. Pascal backing down Ayton, shoots over him and misses. The Spurs will have another chance here because even if the Blazers hit both free throws, San Antonio will still only be down 3. First one for Giannis is good. Second one for Antetokounmpo is off. Door is open for San Antonio. A 2 will tie this game. 3 gives them the lead. Castle with the rock. Stephon's got to do something. He's blocked by Giannis. And that's the game along with the series. The Portland Trailblazers are moving on. What a game. Giannis, player of the game, well deserved. 37 and 13, a duel between Giannis and Wemby. So our conference finals are set. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Blazers, Giannis versus Ant. And out east, we've got the Raptors taking on the Heat. Yeah, Mitchell and Luka are just going to be tough to stop if you're Toronto. Hopefully these series end up being close. After 2 games, the Wolves are up 2-0 on the Blazers, and the Raptors and Heat are tied up at 1 apiece. Oh man, Raptors are cooking the Heat up 3-1. Man, both series are 3-1. Wolves go ahead and take care of the Blazers in 5. So Giannis was easy work for Ant-Man and Rob Dillingham, who actually got minutes. Who would have thought? Hey, the Wolves need to play him more in real life. Anyway, out east, the Heat are trying to put up a fight after being down 3-1 to Toronto. I'm not going to lie, I didn't expect the Heat to be down so bad early in this series. But they lose. They're out of here. D. Mitch and Luka get eliminated in 6. And the Raptors, how? They won off the power of friendship. Leading scorer 13 points. Jarrett Allen, West MVP. Luka, East MVP in the losing effort. J.A. won conference MVP over Ant? I did not expect this to be the finals matchup, but here we go. Hallie versus Ant, 2 members of the 2020 NBA draft class. And game 1 is a big Wolves win. Ant only needed to play 28 minutes, 26 and 11 in this one. Game 2. Oh man, do the Raptors even stand a chance? Ant with 35. If you're Toronto, you gotta win game 3 to have any chance. And it's a 4-point game, minute 15. Toronto's got to play hard in this one. They do not want to go down 3-0. If they go down 3-0, it's over with. Denny Avdia's inbounding. Ball will go into Jalen Green. He gives it to Halliburton. Hallie gets the screen from Avdia. Tyrese, wide open 3 is off. He probably could have took it to the basket, but he opts for the open 3, and he isn't able to cash out. Keon Ellis gives it to Ant-Man. Edwards drives by Jalen Green, bumps him, and finishes. So it's a 6-point lead. All right, Reese, you got to do something, man. Hallie defended by his former teammate, TJ McConnell, both of them in New Jerseys in this video. Halliburton shoots over him and scores. All right, now the Raptors got to get a stop. It'll go into Keon Ellis. Toronto gonna choose to double team the ball, and Keon Ellis threw it away. A smart decision there from Toronto. All of a sudden, they're back in the game and potentially the series. Nance Jr. inbounding. You just go for a quick bucket here if you're the Raptors. Then you won't even have to foul against the Wolves. Reese driving to the basket. Tough take, he's fouled. That's perfect. They can score with the clock stopped. First one for Tyrese, good. Second one for Halliburton, also good. Raptors only down by 2 now. You don't have to foul. It'll go into Ant Edwards. Jalen Green. This is a tough defensive assignment for him. Ball will go up to Rob Dillingham. Back to Ant Edwards. Behind the back, shakes Jalen Green and knocks down the jumper. Oh my goodness. Jalen. Nah, it's over with, bro. Halliburton driving on Rob. Layup. Oh no, he kicks it out. Nice pass to B.I., who can't hit. That's the ball game. What a bucket from Ant Edwards, man. 3-0 lead for the Wolves, and it looks like they're going to win this. Yep, it's a sweep. Ant finals MVP, so one of the guys who remain loyal to his team ends up winning the title. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.